Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers. Premier Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Moving to a bunch formation. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They're going to the air on the first play. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Fuller. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the tailback's got it again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And the Bobcats pick up enough for a first down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Bobcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Ohio, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a 1st down. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Cavaliers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. Ohio has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Now here he goes. Across the 40. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
And the Cavaliers moving quickly down the field here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job of pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
And the Cavaliers line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
And on 2nd and goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Virginia. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Ohio offense back out there now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. He's looking to scramble. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Bobcats will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught in the backfield. It's done. Finding space at the 20. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And the Bobcats trying to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Grab down the middle. It's Fuller. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Bobcats will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. For a first down. Touchdown, Ohio. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Cavaliers have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. It is intercepted. Tackled at after the interception. That would be the final play this first time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bobcats will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the play.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He keeps it on a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He makes the catch, a successful 2-point conversion.
And I'm a little bit surprised that they went for 2 instead of kicking it to tie it up. But here we are in the second half. They decided to roll the dice, and this time it's in their favor as they take the lead by a point.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Fuller. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Drop over the middle. It's done. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Offense is going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. The shotgun running play call. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's done. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they jump back in front. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle, but 1st down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10 now. A draw to the back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Ohio is on top at the moment, Kirk, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my cup.
Touchdown, Virginia. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Cavaliers are in the red zone now. Chewing clock with the running game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Ohio offense back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And now the defense able to bring him down. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Receiver grabs it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snags the quick throw. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's done. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 2nd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Bobcats pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds his target, and it's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. The pass rush closing in. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a loss back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Pounding away with the run game. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be a deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Trapped again in the pocket. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Sacked on back-to-back plays. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout where they check him out. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
4th down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Empty set now. 5 wide. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. They're able to get him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.